This is Holly. She's 16 years old and she lives with her foster family in Dudley. Tina and Trevor have looked after Holly for over 2 years.
So,
Can you put your coat and your shoes out, please? You know they're not allowed in the front room.
she can come across to other people as quite stroppy, big attitude, but really, when you know Holly, although she's got a lot of behavioural issues, she's actually a
She's
really
really
nice
nice, isn't
girl.
she?
Yeah.
When you get to know her, you have to find the real Holly.
What were you like when you first came here?
I didn't really want to be here. Ran away once. But then, they helped me get through everything. They try and put me on the right track, but sometimes I bounce back off.
Sarah is Holly's social worker.
Holly's actually, she's doing very well in her placement. She's got a very good relationship with her carers. They seem to be getting on well. Holly's had a very difficult background and has found it difficult, I think, to relate to people in authority generally, really, not just myself.
Half an hour late.
Tell us a bit about your social worker.
She's pants. And I always have to tell or text my mates or something to tell them I'm going to be late because she's late. I always have to put my life on hold, and so do my foster carers. The impact she has. It's just pants. She's pants.
Come on, kids.
You two can go and do your job.
Don't take long.
Are you always there, Holly?
Finish your own work.
Sort of what I was initially. It's my workload has kind of increased over the last sort of 6 months or so, and I'm getting more and more work, lots more child protection work. I am meant to go to see Holly in her placement once a month at least, but unfortunately over the last few months other things have been coming up. Right. I mean, you've been getting on okay, haven't you, with your carers?
Yeah. She thinks that she can just come in and talk to me like I'm just something on the bottom of a shoe. Really annoys me. Really dislike her.
I think there's a clash of personalities, isn't it? It's attitude meets attitude, and lateness meets lateness.
Yeah, and I'll
So
do what
it's,
I like, not what you want me to.
I've got something to tell you. Do something. It's quite important, really. Really need the toilet.
Go to the toilet first then, Holly, and then come back in town.
I mean, I am. It's just been a bit, because as you know, I've got sort of all these other things going on now as well, sort of as part of my job load, which I didn't really have before when I sort of was first involved in, Holly's care. Not that I'm excusing myself.
We can't set boundaries and examples. If you're late, Holly comes in late, where you been? Oh, it's okay for the social worker to be late. Why can't I?
I mean, I was going to ring, as I say, I went to another placement in a sort of a crisis situation. I couldn't ring when I got there.
That's what we get off Holly. I was going to ring you, but I'm sorry I'm late, social worker's late. Attitude, all because she relies on you. She relies on you as much as she does us. You are her, you are the person who is looking after her life.
If a child needs you, you do drop everything and have to, that crisis has to be dealt with and managed. So it's, but perhaps Holly has, because she's getting on well, been put on a back burner possibly in her eyes, but I certainly wouldn't look at it like that.
Holly! Yeah? Holly, can you come down, please? Sarah's waiting.
Okay.
What took you so long? What have you been doing?
Gone to the toilet.
You remembered what you wanted to talk to me about, Holly?
Yeah, we've got to wait for Jay. I've just texted him, he's on his way.
Oh yeah, come on in.
Okay.
All right, Jay.
I'm off down Park now.
Nah, woo, sit down.
But we've got to go, everybody's there already.
Yeah, I've got to go.
You wanted to
Just got
speak.
to finish this conversation first.
Yeah, can you sign my chip form, please?
I've got a case tomorrow in court. I've got a pile of paperwork
You've
to look
got a
through. I've got
case
some
here
research to do,
now.
Holly. I can't believe you've had me come here to sign a form. I could have signed
Well,
for
you could have signed 3 months ago
Yeah.
before the trip.
Yeah, well, you should have just perhaps phoned and just made that a bit,
I have phoned several times and several times you've cancelled.
Yeah, but you should have just said to me, look, I'm really important, I've got to get this form signed. I could have done that at any time. It could have been faxed through to me and I could have signed it. I thought you wanted to talk to me about some sort of personal matter.
It's late already. I can't go on the trip because of you being late.
Don't shout at me, Holly. T, you're turning into such an ignorant young lady. You've got no
How do you?
idea.
Sorry, Woo. I'm not going to have you call her ignorant. We don't talk to our children like that in this house. Neither will you. I'd like it if you've got your bag and you leave.
Fine. I think you need to speak to your link
That's
worker.
well, I definitely will be.
Yes.
And a massive complaint will be going in about yourself.
Okay, that's lovely.
Right.
See ya.
No problem.
Can I down the park now?
No,
But everybody's waiting on ring.
I don't care. I'm afraid she can stay here and you can go down the park and she'll come when she's learnt some respect for other people. We've got a bit of an issue going on with Holly at the minute. We've just had the social worker round. Holly did have us on a bit of a string, to be quite honest. We didn't actually know what she wanted to speak to her about.
Andy Turner is Tina and Trevor's link worker. His job is to help them with their concerns with their foster placement.
She's not really been visiting like she should, has she?
No, she hasn't, unfortunately. Which is why I think Holly got into the situation she did.
There's been an incident at the house, and the foster carers are not happy. Holly's not happy, so it looks like they want to make a formal complaint. So, what we're going to do is we're going to meet up at the foster carers' home, have a chat about what's happened, and see if we can't improve things for Holly, really, because it's a good placement, and we want it to stay stable if possible. Okay. Obviously, there's been a bit of an incident, hasn't there, with Sarah and between Sarah and Holly.
Well-deserved incident.
Okay. Well, obviously, I'll come out to try and find out what's happened.
I thought I might as well waste her time since she's been wasting mine.
She came up with a very good little plan, actually.
So we didn't actually know about what she was concocting.
Okay. So you felt so angry with Sarah that you decided to give her a taste of her own medicine, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's you maybe could have done things slightly differently, but I can understand why you felt
We have
that
actually
way.
spoke to her about this accordingly.
Was there anything that she said that made you really angry?
Call me arrogant or ignorant.
Ignorant.
Ignorant. She said you were ignorant. Okay, well that's obviously really unprofessional that she did that, and I can see why that made you feel so angry.
Yeah. Well,
Because-
no social workers ever listen to me. In my point of view, they're all crap.
All social workers are crap.
Not all of them.
I have to say,
Most of
Where are we?
yeah, I'm actually a social worker as well. You probably don't realise that because I'm the link worker, but and I don't want to make any excuses for Sarah because I think from what you've told me, she hasn't given you a good service. She's not done the things she should. But I do know, having done that job myself, that sometimes you feel under a lot of pressure and you don't always make the right decisions. Hopefully, what we can do is we can provide some mediation, and I think if Holly feels that Sarah's, giving her a good service, she's turning up and she's doing what she says she's going to do, then we can get back to the relationship they used to have. But if it's completely broken down, then it might be an idea for a new social worker to be involved with Holly. But ideally, we'd like to avoid that because, for Holly's sake, continuity is going to be the best thing for her, really. So we'll have to wait and see, I think. Can I just try and summarise them? I mean, I think that there's a couple of things that we need to pick up anyway. First of all, her inappropriate language. To Sarah's, I mean, she shouldn't have called you arrogant or ignorant.
Ignorant, yeah.
And also, she shouldn't have discussed other cases. And when she's here with you, you're the most important person to her. So those are a few important things that we need to pick up on.
It won't hurt her to ring us, will it?
She needs to make sure that she feels
We arranged to meet Holly 3 months later.
Could you have handled your social worker differently to how you did?
Yeah. I should have gone straight to my carers, explained how I felt and why I was getting so angry, which they already understood because they were getting frustrated. And then I should have gone to the link worker. She deserved everything that I did, but I shouldn't have done it, as it's made me look worse. She apologised for what she said, but she got too much caseload. Well, so she said she had. So they've assigned me a new social worker now.
Do you think you've got a better relationship with your new social worker?
Much better. And if I don't mind them being late as long as they tell me beforehand, so I don't have to stop my own plans.
Have you got any messages for anyone who might be in a similar situation?
I think that you should go straight to your carers and tell them instead of trying to concoct a very sneaky plan like me. Even though it was a lot of fun to watch them squirm. But you shouldn't do that.